Hey everybody. It is day 34 of 365 days of my raw journey of suspending disbelief. Today is May 26th, 2024, and I had no kids today. Which means I got a whole lot done. Actually, it doesn't always mean that, but today it did mean that. I got one of my evergreen courses completely edited up on the new site, ready to be sold so that it can be making me money instead of sitting there not doing anything. Um, One of my big goals for this year, for all of 2024, this was prior to the 365-day challenge, was to evergreen a lot. So I have so much content. For those of you who know me, you know how much content I put out. It's intense. It's insane. I have so many bazillions of different offers and all of these things. And it is awesome, but also I've switched platforms a couple of times. All of these things. So I'm not having people sign up on the old platforms because I don't want to have to then transfer them over and on and on and on. So I bought this all-in-one software, which I'm really loving. And it's just a matter of getting everything over onto it so that I can be selling all of these things. Like I have multiple courses, all the things. Um, so yeah, today I completed like getting all of the videos added, doing all the graphics, redoing them so that they were updated with the newer branding, like all of the things for my Simplify Your Schedule Kickstarter course, which is a semi mini course. It's a smaller course. And it is awesome. It may be a tiny bit out of date and I will update the videos soon. But I don't think it's too bad. And before I update those videos, I am just going to, do it messy in the sense of like, I'm not going to wait forever until I have time to update or redo those videos. It's a couple of years old. It's not that old. It's still, all of the concepts still apply. Um, and it is, I have been told by past clients, one of the favorite things that she has ever participated in of mine. And let me tell you, she participates in everything of mine. Okay, so it's a fantastic course. It's really powerful. Yes, I would love to update the videos eventually. And anyone who purchases it or has purchased it in the past will have access to those updates for free included. But I will drop, because I'm super proud of myself, for getting that done today. I will drop the link to sign up for that to purchase that course. For now, I am going to be offering it just at $27. Have it just be an easy, quick, low ticket win, right? So that will go up probably once I do upgrade it, once I do redo the videos and all of that. But for now, that's what it will sit at. And I will include the link to go take a peek at that in the comments. Now, note, I do not have a sales page built for that yet. It will literally just be a link, but it will take you into the completed course. Second thing I worked on today was getting my Butterfly Network membership built out on this platform so that I can then take it off of Facebook, because one of the new things that I have implemented with my membership is that I am only coming in once a week to answer questions. It's a business coaching group coaching membership. And I love it. And I love being able to offer it for a lower price that is accessible, especially for newer entrepreneur women who are maybe not making quite enough yet at this point to invest in a higher ticket membership, etc. But what's frustrating with doing it weekly is that Facebook notifications, and right now it's hosted on in a Facebook group. And what's frustrating is that Facebook notifications do not last for a week. So I don't see all of the notifications from the week before if I've ignored them for the week, so that I'm only going in there on that day, which was the whole point, so that I'm not overdoing it on how much time I'm spending in there. So what I'm going to be doing is moving it over into a Telegram chat and having the replays of the live trainings and all of the extra resources and whatever inside of the membership on my website instead of inside of a Facebook group. It also actually makes it a lot easier for members to be able to go and see those live trainings instead of having to dig back through old posts or go through my guides or any of that stuff in the Facebook group. They're just super nice and laid out. I got all of the structure built out for that and about half of the content added. And that is a lot considering there are over hour-long trainings. So these are in video format and uploads are slow, especially out in the small town where I live. So it's quite a process. But I got that done. I got coupon codes set up for all the different clients at all the different price points because they get to keep their price point for life. So as they've joined over the last year and a half since I started it, I've got people everywhere from like $7 to $35 a month to, like all of these different ranges. And it is currently sitting at $44 a month. And there are 5 spots that are available inside of that membership right now. And I am also going to drop that link. And just a heads up for anyone who decides that they do want to join that, it is still being built out. So you are able to purchase it at this point. You'll immediately be able to access the stuff that's already in there, and more is being added very, very quickly. I'll be working on it again tomorrow. I have another day with no kids. And yeah, so anyways, that's also really exciting. I think that will just be so much more manageable for me, for maintaining my boundaries around how much time I'm putting into a low ticket membership. Especially because I love all of my clients so much, you guys. So I end up putting so much time, like so much time into them, no matter what dollar amount they're spending. And I overgive, and I don't even necessarily mean to. I'm not necessarily choosing that, right? I think that it's okay to overgive when you're choosing it, when you're being intentional about it. And in this case, I hadn't been. So this has been it's been a good shift to put the boundaries on my time, but the format of having it in a Facebook group has not been working great. So I'm super excited to be shifting that. And looking forward I'm actually going to be announcing it to the members tomorrow. So if you are a member and you're listening to this before my training tomorrow, before the live training tomorrow, where I make announcements, sorry. Spoiler alert. But not sorry. I've already, like I said, I made all the coupon codes for everybody. So I already sent out notifications in the DMs to all the members for their specific price points, what day they're supposed to resubscribe on the new platform, all of that stuff. And I'll follow up with reminders. So yeah, all of that to say, like, I'm super stoked by the productivity, by everything that I got done. I love that I have another full day that I can put towards it. I can probably finish out the membership, build out on my website, and then also work some more on my album, which is getting so close to being done. And yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm super excited about all of it. loving how trusting in my inevitable success has brought about like such quick transformative changes, and how um leaning into my intuition and just following the nudges and really following what's lighting me up in the moment um has had me just uber productive, right? Just getting so many things knocked off my list that are such a relief. And it is such a relief because these things are things that could be making me money, right? That are holding me up. Things that are taking my time and not bringing me in the income. So when it comes to my inevitable success financially, the financial goals that I set for this year, this is progress towards those. So I'm super excited about that. I also love that the new platform has affiliate capability and all of that so that I can have um, anyone who would like to make affiliate commissions sign up and so on. So it's just, there's so much exciting stuff. Um, I I don't know why I just thought of it. I don't think that I mentioned it on the day that it actually happened. Um, but and it seems totally irrelevant, but it just popped into my head, so I'm going to share about it. Um, I had previously, I think I did mention that my ex would like buy us eggs. He goes by a Hutterite colony and he buys these cheap eggs and they're great and all of that stuff. And I have previously gotten him to pick me up some, but then had planned to pay for them. He refused the money for me to pay for them and then held it over my head later. So, um, the last time when he tried to offer to pick some up, I said no because I didn't want that held over my head later. And he was constantly complaining about how he was too broke to be spending extra, but then he would say, no, no, don't pay me back. So I told him no. I told him we already had eggs. I didn't need eggs, etc. And then he brought them, dropped them off with my daughter, but he put them in the bottom of a bag so I wouldn't see it until later. And yet, because I know him, because I know how toxic and all of the things, I knew that he would still use that as something to hold over my head later. So I kept them to give back to him. And the other day, I gave them back to him. And it was absolutely ridiculous. So this was actually last Wednesday. This was the same day that I had my last quest with Alex, or my most recent quest with Alex. Um, and I had given him these eggs. I gave him back the 3 dozen eggs that he picked up for me that I had told him no to. And then after my quest with Alex, I had a call where I was coaching Alex. And so, like, we're each other's clients. And so we had a double call day that day. And I was on a call with her, and my mom randomly showed up. She didn't even text me first to say she was coming, also didn't ask if I needed anything, whatever, just showed up at my house. Thankfully, like, it was my mom and not some random stranger. My kids let her in while I was on this call, and she brought me 3 dozen eggs. I have no idea why. I have no, like, it blew my mind. I was like, "Are you serious?" Because just a few hours ago, I gave him back 3 dozen eggs, and then you show up at my door with 3 dozen eggs. What? Like, and it was confirmation of, I did the right thing, that I was on the right track, that I was exactly where I should be, right? And the universe was still going to take care of me, even though I was refusing this supposed abundance, because when it comes from him, it's really not abundance. um, so yeah, that was random and from a totally different day, but I figure if they put it in my head, it's probably something I should share. So random, synchronistic, aligned thing. Interesting. Anyway, I will put both of the links for the Simplify Your Schedule Kickstarter course and the Butterfly Network membership in the description, the show notes for this episode. Oh, I did also want to mention today that the Bingeable Business podcast for the Butterfly Network that I was sharing about previously still has not quite hit that 100 play mark. So I will also add that link. Up until 100 plays, it is free. So there are bingeable business trainings that you can listen to. And they're powerful. They are my monthly live trainings in my Butterfly Network membership. So packed full of goodies, and don't wait to listen to them if you haven't yet. Binge those and get some free juicy goodness there. I think that's all. I think I've said all of the things. So I hope that everyone is having a fantastic weekend, or that everyone had a fantastic weekend and is ready and raring to go for Monday, tomorrow morning. I definitely am. I feel great. I'm super excited about this week. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for checking out all of the things that I mention in my episodes. Thanks for the support and for trusting in yourselves to be able to create the experiences that you want to have, for trusting yourselves to suspend disbelief and achieve the miracles that are coming, or miracles, manifestations, whatever you want to call them, because they are coming. Our success is inevitable, and we are always exactly where we should be. So I'm super grateful that you're here with me. It's exactly where you should be. And I'm grateful to be here because it is also exactly where I should be. So sending lots of love, and I will talk to you all soon.